Welcome. It's Mary. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, thank you. I'm so glad that all of you are here. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe. That would really help me out a lot. So thank you ahead of time. And today, I thought that we would have some fun talking about the whole theory about consignment shopping and what that can mean for your pocketbook as well, and goodies that you might be able to have that, well, if you bought them full price, you might not be able to acquire. So consignment shopping has got a lot of pros going for it. As far as clothes go, I haven't bought anything really new in 20 years. Unless it was a special occasion kind of thing. And all of my clothes, I can happily say, are good clothes many bought with tags still on them. I don't think you can beat that. And it's the thrill of the hunt, too. That's so much fun. And that's what got me started on my Chanel collection. I started acquiring antique jewelry when I was a teenager. And it just kept going throughout the years, but when I got, maybe in middle age, I thought, gosh, I would love to someday have something from Chanel, but I knew that it was not something I would spend the money on, even though I loved it. Chanel, as I said, is my favorite, and it's my favorite because I think that it's the most feminine luxury brand as far as the camellias and the pinks and the tweed and, well, as you know, so much more. So I thought I would just bring a few things to you that I acquired of Chanel, both consignment and brand new. I have only been to a Chanel store once in my life. I was visiting my family in Texas, and my dear cousin went with me to the Chanel store, and we had a time for ourselves. Well, we just walked in there like, we do this every day. And we had our plan, and we were going to act very sophisticated, and it was going to be very heady, and it was. But to back up just a little bit, before I made my trip to visit my family, I spent about a year saving money. And the dream was to buy 2 pair of earrings from Chanel. I have 2 girls, 2 children that are girls, and I thought it would be a wonderful thing to hand down to them. And I just loved the idea, so I planned for it. And as I said, it took me probably a good year and a half to get the money that I thought I would need to purchase the new earrings. And I wanted it to be a whole experience. I wanted to go with my cousin, have a great time, enjoy ourselves, and pick out the earrings. And then I thought if I saw something else, I'd bring a little extra. And I did, and I was glad I brought a little extra, and I'll show you that. And then over the years, I've just come in contact with the secondary market for Chanel. And when I talk about Chanel, I'm referring mostly to Poshmark and a few other places, and that's where I picked up vintage Chanel. So I would have new Chanel and vintage Chanel. So why don't we see what we have, and I'll tell you the story of how I got it. So the very first piece that I ever purchased many years ago, and again, it was the same thing. I had to save, and save I did, and when I saw something, I was ready. I was ready to get it. So the first thing I purchased, vintage Chanel, were these earrings. Let me see if I can get them kind of close. Oh, there we go. So you can get a real look at them. If it stops moving. And the back of it. I'm going to put them on too so you can see what they look like on. And let's see if we can get a good picture of this. That's the label on the back. And these are probably from the 80s or the 90s. So I'm going to put them on. Of course, they're all clip-ons because this was before pierced ears was the norm. So here they are. and I love the movement of them. I don't know what these would be now, but when I purchased them, I think they were about, I want to say the 175 or 200 in my memory, but they are absolutely, I think, beautiful and very wearable today, and I wear them a lot. But these were my very first ones. And I have a little bit of an idea where you can get a close-up. So I'm going to try this, see if this works for you. I think that's better. There we go. So beautifully made, absolutely beautifully, just beautiful in every way. And as you know, Chanel this is costume jewelry. Very expensive costume jewelry, but costume jewelry nonetheless. And to go with, I got this pin, probably around the same period, the 80s or the 90s. Still getting used to showing jewelry on YouTube, guys. Have patience with me. There it is. Isn't that pretty? Just think, it's so pretty. I don't know if this is going to help a little bit. Here we go. I'm learning, I'm growing. So, here's the back. And this pearl you can remove and wear it without the pearl. But that's what it looks like. Excuse me, that's what it looks like on. And I actually don't wear these together because it tends to be a lot, but they kind of match. So, that's the first thing I got. The earrings and the pin. Next up is my favorite piece of costume jewelry for Chanel that I've ever bought. It's, again, on the secondary market. I think Poshmark or the Real. I'm not sure. Anyway, these are my all-time favorites. I wanted to share them with you. Aren't they beautiful? It's hard to show how much they sparkle. There you go. They sparkle like that continuously. Absolutely gorgeous. They're heavy, but they're comfortable. But they are my favorites. And here's the back with the Chanel plate. I'll put them on for you. I may keep them on because I just love them. There we are. I think they're beautiful. They're my favorite. Again, on the secondary market, I got these little, I guess they're cabochons, I'm not sure, but they're just like that. There we are. That's focusing enough for you to see them. They're very small. And it's a red color. It looks black, for me anyway, on the screen, but they are actually red. There you go. I think you can see the red. And they are clip-on as well. Don't wear these a lot, because they're the only piece of jewelry that I have from Chanel that are not comfortable, but I'm still working on it. So maybe I'll be able to get them comfortable at some point. So that is my Chanel vintage jewelry. Now, to what I got that day, shopping with my family. I got 2 pair of earrings. And here you can see the beautiful camellia. Packaging on these is very very beautiful. They come like this, and then you pull that out, and it's like a little bundle. It's all velvet, and then you open it. Has 4 folds to reveal. Whoops! Earrings falling. To reveal earrings falling. Here they are. They look so beautiful on the black, don't they? Yeah. Very sparkly. Just beautiful. Just pull one out. We'll get a look at this one, shall we? Why not? We're playing today, right? We're having a nice girl time. Let me try. I'm left-handed, so I don't know why I was trying to get it in there with my right hand. Here we go. And there it is. Isn't that beautiful? I think it's just beautiful. The jewelry is, the quality of the jewelry is amazing. It's heavy, but not too heavy, but it's made beautifully. So number 2, again, wrapped in the 4 pieces of velvet. And this is the blue and clear stones. I got these thinking of my younger daughter, and these thinking of my older daughter. But they can discuss, right? So we'll try one of these on. I'll just show you the back of this earring. I don't know if you can see the quality. It's just beautiful. I'll put this on this ear. Why not, right? We're all friends here. So how is everybody doing today? I hope well. I'm doing well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. That's a must. So here is this one. I don't know if you can see how much it sparkles, but it does. Aren't they pretty? Huh? So I think I'll just leave the blue ones on. What do we think? Because why not? All right, so the blue CCs. And then, as if that wasn't enough, it's pretty special, is this big box. Chanel. I thought I was going to get a pin that was the 2 CCs, famous one. But I saw this, and it sort of reminded me of the old parochial school blazers. And they would always have a little pin on the lapel. Whoops, got this up with my wire. We're getting there. And I just fell in love with this. So this is the pin I got. Isn't that beautiful? And that was for me. I'll show you the back of that. Again, made so beautiful. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And that's that. And then something else that's from the secondary market that a friend of mine from California sent me when she saw it and thought I would like it and asked me if I wanted it, and I said yes. And that would be this beautiful Chanel ring. It's a sort of a, what do we want to say? It's sort of just a cocktail ring, actually, but I don't know if you can see it or not, but there are CCs all over the ring. It's hard to show it on the camera, but this is it. And that's what it looks like on. I wear it for special occasions, and I just love it. It's very different, and I like different. Now, let's see if we have shown everything. I think we have, and I think the last thing, next to the last thing, the next thing was a gift from my best friend for Christmas one year. And it's very sentimental to me because she got it. She got herself one too. She got them because both of our moms wore Chanel No. 5. And so she bought me this beautiful bottle, Chanel No. 5, and I use it sparingly because I want it to last forever. We'll put this over here. Now, the last but never least is a pair of shoes, a pair of Chanel shoes. Can you believe it? I found them in a consignment store, and they wanted $75 for them. And I could see how beautiful they had once been, but they were in pretty bad shape. $75, and I thought about it, and they were my size, and they fit me great. And then I thought, I could take these to my cobbler, and he could shine these up, and he could make these new, and that's exactly what happened. So for a pair of shoes that originally probably went for $800 or $900, I think I paid $75 for the shoes, and I think I paid $75 for my cobbler to redo the entire shoes. So for $150, I think I did pretty good. And I wear them all the time, mostly in the winter. Here they are. They're black and brown leather. So soft. Look at the unusual heel. It's sort of flat here and rounded here. They are gorgeous, and I love them so much. They're so soft inside. Oh, they're just yummy, yummy, yummy. And as I said, they fit me great. Here they are. So now, when I see anything like this, that's all beat up, I think to myself, what can I do with it? The quality is certainly there, so probably a cobbler could do great things, and he did. And now I have Chanel shoes, and I'm all about it. I have so much fun just thinking about the whole process of the hunt and finding these things. It's just so much fun. I have a friend, and we go looking for these things all the time, and a lot of times we come up empty. But then there is that time, and if the price is right, and I know I can bring it to either a seamstress, if it were a dress, or a cobbler for a pair of shoes, I really think about it if I really like them. So that's my advice for you. If you love something, number one, save for it, because you can afford it if you dream about it and save for it and wish for it, and then when you get it, it's so satisfying. It's so satisfying, and you paid a decent amount of money, but you worked for it and you enjoyed it. Oh, it feels so good. Just feels so good. That's number one. Save for it. And then, as my mother would say, pin money. I don't know if anybody remembers that, but that's an old-fashioned expression. Pin money. Money that you've saved to get yourself something is called pin money. So after you've saved for it, tuck it away. and then have some fun. Go antique shopping or whatever it is that you love. Purse. Well, I've gotten so many lovely purses from Consignment. And cobblers can fix purses too and make them look gorgeous. Consignment is wonderful because you're helping the landfills, so you don't have just so much to take care of. Recycling, which is awesome. And you're enjoying something that is really maybe very high quality for next to nothing. And that is very satisfying. So, if you've never been consignment shopping, go. It's kind of big now, and the prices are right. Have fun, look around, it's so relaxing. In Christmas time, I love to go consignment shopping. They put out all the Christmas things from the 40s and 50s and 60s and 70s, and if you like that kind of thing, it's a potpourri. But the main thing I want to say is that consignment shopping can be very cathartic, very relaxing. It's just browsing and walking around, and hopefully they have some nice music on. And you can get your troubles for a little while and go hunting for something special, some little thing maybe, some $5 pin or something. But you just love it. It's a fun hobby. Think about it. I think about this channel all the time, and I think about the things that I want to bring to you, that I want to help you relax with, that I'm hoping to connect with you about. So today was just a share and a little bit about consignment shopping, and maybe it might be a way to relax for you. Think about it. And if it's not for you, I totally get that too. But maybe it's not consignment shopping, but something else that makes you happy. That's what we're going for here. Things that help us live a more comfortable life, of a life with fun, and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. It never did. I've just bought incredible things, beautiful things for under $10. You don't break the bank and you have a lot of fun. Then go out to lunch if you want to. Take good care of yourself. Self-care is everything, isn't it? And as I always say, I've probably been saying it in every single video, but it's worth repeating. No one can take care of you. You can take care of yourself. And that's what I want for you, to be able to self-soothe when you need to. So think about ways to do that. I love you. Subscribe. It really helps me out so I can bring more content to you, because everybody wants to be liked. I love you. Take care, and thank you so, so much.